By the time Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini stepped off the plane in Tehran, the Persian king he had campaigned against for years from exile had left the country. Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, the Shah of Iran, was gone, never to return, and his government back home was about to collapse. Over the course of the next 10 days, Khomeini's supporters overpowered the Shah's loyalists, but cementing their control of the country was bloody work. To this day, Khomeini's people stand accused of widespread brutality and extrajudicial killings carried out in the frenzy of revolution. But for Iranians who supported him, it was a time of hope and change. Every year, Iranians remember Khomeini's triumphant return by retracing his steps. Khomeini's motorcade took him past a monument built during Pahlavi's reign, renamed Freedom Tower after the revolution. Fast forward 40 years, and the events of that time that reshaped the region and the world continue to shape Iran today. Massouma Ibtikar, now a member of President Hassan Rouhani's government, became a seminal figure in Iranian politics after the revolution. She rose to prominence as the public face of Iran during the U.S. hostage crisis. Ibtikar said fears of an American plan to overthrow Khomeini and reinstall the Shah is why students raided the embassy and took 52 people hostage. The crisis lasted for more than a year. In the days before the anniversary of the revolution, she reminded people 1979 was a complicated time.
Everything is very shaky. The military is shaky, the intelligence apparatus is shaky, and all the signals coming indicate that there's something going on which might be a coup d'etat against this newly established and very shaky republic.
For people in power, the benefits of toppling a corrupt king remain obvious, and revolutionaries, now leaders, continue to paint pretty pictures of Iran's future. But for Iranians now governed by them, those pictures have begun to fade. 6 years old when the revolution happened, Maryam Mahmoud Khani attended Khomeini's rallies with her mother, even helped the activists of the time face off with police and soldiers. But she says for many Iranians, the revolution has come to mean little more than broken promises.
I remember young people building trenches, making Molotov cocktails, and even though I was a child, I helped them or accompanied my mother to rallies. At least back then, things were cheap, but now I feel pity for the current generation.
40 years after the revolution, Iran has become a country of sharp contrasts. Iran today is more militarily capable, but remains in a constant state of conflict with several countries. Politically more independent from outside influence, Iran is still often isolated on the world stage. And despite the fact that it is one of the largest oil-producing countries in the world, for millions of Iranians, prosperity is still something that remains elusive. Zein, Basravi, Al Jazeera, Tehran.